Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Check this out.
Donation. Just click now. Did I just witness what I think I witnessed? Please don't tell me I just saw a billionaire standing next to a multi-millionaire begging the average everyday citizen for donations that can barely get by due to a real-life recession, living paycheck to paycheck, barely can pay rent, barely can put food on the table for our families, okay? Living in a real-life recession in a country where our president is giving away all our resources and resources to another country for money. If you two don't go take your Hollywood elite behinds to your other Hollywood elite friends and politician buddies that got millions like you do and billions and get all that money together and help out Maui, you are out your damn mind. Please don't insult our intelligence like that. And after you guys do all of that, you have enough money to help the rest of us. Boo. Get out of here with that. The nerve.
I have no money anymore. I think Joe Biden should take his $700 and get back on the fucking plane and go home.
All right, guys. So we got to talk about the Maui wildfires once again.
You see the black girl at the beginning putting it out there. Now, I do the black women shoplifting videos or whatever. It just happens to be who was on the video. I give respect and appreciation for a person that's got character and good judgment, not by the color of her skin, just the content of her character, and that's good enough for me. Who said that? Martin Luther King. So. And as well as many others. I'm not saying all black women are stupid or anything like that, but I just wanted to clear that up. But so Oprah and The Rock are up there. The People's Fund. The People's Fund. Hawaiians got $700. The Ukraine got billions and billions and billions of dollars. Oprah's 10,000 acres didn't burn at all. I don't know. Something just isn't right, my dear friends. And I thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and watching my videos. This guy's pretty good. This black dude here, I like him. He's cool. This guy right here, I shouldn't.
Because the people there, the residents there, are angry with the lack of answers and accountability and funds that they are receiving in response to this disaster that saw a lot of their lives be upended, their homes destroyed, their businesses destroyed. You have over 100.
The press secretary, that whatever she is, John Claude Pierre, whatever, and all that stuff. They got up there and they said, oh, Joe Biden, Peter Doocy, who they hate because Peter Doocy comes with the facts and he asks the real questions, who the press secretary already knows. So he says, what was such the slow reaction? The people still haven't got anything yet and everything. She stands up there. She's got the chia head with the jerry curls. We did that in record time. What planet do these people live on? They just continue to think that Americans are stupid. How long can they surf that wave? I don't know, but they're trying to surf that wave all the way to shore. And let's hear what this dude's got to say.
People dead and thousands unaccounted for. Just a total disaster, okay? And the people there are suffering massively, okay? However, again, there are a lot more questions than answers at this point in regards to how it happened, why it happened, why wasn't it stopped?
Let's fast forward
it got
a
out
little.
of control. People
Need help in Lahaina. Who's going to come now and ask us, can I pray for you, Auntie?
Thank you.
Can I help you with your paperwork? Because all we got so far was $700 and we don't know who to call or anything.
It's culturally insensitive in that zone.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, this resident clearly is upset. Again, she has more questions and answers in regards to what happened.
700.
Who's going to help? What's going on? And she invoked Oprah's name. Okay, somebody's name who has been thrown around in regards to this Maui wildfire because she's a resident of Maui and she's been involved in what appears to be charitable behavior that a lot of people have questions about from the beginning.
Oprah.
Okay, she was accused of trying to get free clout off of it, okay, by taking a camera crew into a shelter. Allegedly, that's what she tried to do. Some stories that came out about that. But people have always had questions about her motivations, okay? Because you know, when natural disasters happen like this, you have some of these criticisms or theories about what her real motives are, okay? In order to give families a set payment, a set amount, I think it's $1,200 per month in support.
Maui, that we were texting back and forth. And I read this article that Dolly Parton had given money in her community. And I said, I think this is the answer. You said, I think that's the answer.
I said, I love it.
And so we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation, just click where you see below and send a donation. That money is going to go to one of many residents who have been displaced in Maui. We guarantee.
That's right. I know a lot of people out there, as Oprah and I have been finding, are just having a hard time trusting where the money goes. What organizations do they send money to? How can I help? In this case, the fund that we created with a lot of hard work from a lot of hardworking people who all care about these people of Maui. As Oprah was saying, it is a clean, direct from you directly to their hands, and right away with some real immediacy, because as we're finding, as you guys around the world know, with disasters like this, the number one need is money.
Is money.
In hand.
And so people being able to have their own agency, being able to make decisions for themselves about what they need and what their family needs, that's our goal, is to get that to the people now. And so we appreciate any support that you can give. All the people who were calling me and texting me and messaging me and saying, what do I do? What do I do? This is what you do. The People's Fund of Maui.
Wow. The People's Fund of Maui. All right. In defense of Oprah and her bodyguard, The Rock, they don't have to give anything. They don't have to get anything. But when you want to put your ugly face with a camera crew right in the mix, you go to the homeless shelter and where they're all the people. When you go right out on Front Street, then go out on Front Street and rock and roll. Now we got the People's Fund. Please, 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 Americans, please come out and help us. Come on, donate to Oprah and The Rock, the People's Fund. So then we'll take that money and allocate that as we choose. I don't like the way that sounds. So she's worth $2.5 billion. Rock's worth $800 million to $1.2 billion. We got to look at these people with their hands out, and Oprah's like this, pointing to her hand. The only thing missing from Oprah are the horns. Okay, my dear people. And in the meantime, Joe Biden didn't get there. He was on 3 vacations. And then you got the White House press secretary, that chia head maniac, saying, we got there in record time. Then what they do, they gave him $700 for the month. Those are crumbs. You didn't even give them a bologna sandwich. Joe Biden didn't come in with workers, construction, safe places, and just rock and roll. Hawaii, last time I knew, was still a part of America, Joe Biden. And it just leaves a bad taste that you got this entertainment environment up there with their hands out. The People's Fund. 2.5 billion, Oprah. If she was so legit and so heartfelt, she goes down there with a camera crew and everything else. Don't go, just go in there and get it done. Don't stage. Don't stage it. Just go down and do it. Go down and do it. I mean, and I think the Americans are I like what that black lady said at this. Come on. Enough. The gig is up. The gig is up. And they were big supporters of Joe Biden. Oprah and The Rock for Joe Biden's campaign. Wow. Connect the dots. It leads right to the Diablo. And I don't know if there's anything else on there.
They put their own money in. I think, why in the world are these people, some of the richest people on planet insurance, because your property wasn't touched?
Let's see. This guy here is good.
Only giving $700 to the direct cash in and
let's see.
For asking for donations. Take a look. For donations. Take a look.
Oprah, come here, baby. Come here, baby. You asking for relief aid to those poor people in Maui that lost everything. Ain't them your neighbors? I mean, you used to be giving away stuff on your show. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Why can't you reach into your $2 billion net worth and say, you get relief, you get relief, you get relief? Instead, you down here asking me for money. Back to school just started and we as parents are wiped out. Half of us just got our job back since COVID. I know it's been a long time since you've been broke, but let me just tell you that the prices in the 90s when you was broke are not today's prices, baby. And then you got the nerve to come down here and ask me for money with your own personal bodyguard who's easily worth $800 million alone. I know at least between the two of y'all can both come up with about $2 million to help your neighbors out. I mean, Oprah, it ain't even like you got to pay a deductible on your insurance because your property wasn't touched. Between you and the president only giving $700 to those poor people, I don't know who worse. Nah, we got to get Joe out of there, man.
How many times are we going to laugh in their faces and blatantly disrespect the people of Maui? Some of you might not be ready for this conversation, but I'm somebody who questions everything, and I think that this is damage control. I haven't even had a chance to touch on this topic yet, but let's start out with the $700, the pocket change that was sent over to the islands to help rebuild and restore the island. $700, a slap in the face. Joe, listen, I know you've been napping the majority of your presidency, but babes, $700 barely covers groceries nowadays. Forget rebuilding. I think I can speak for everybody when I say I would prefer my tax dollars go to our own people to help the people within the country as opposed to the billions that have been sent over to Ukraine. Now over to Oprah and The Rock. Okay, so they started like a little GoFundMe, a fundraiser to help the people of the island, which is respectable, I guess. They're doing more than the government at this point. They kicked the fundraiser off with a $10 million donation. I'm guessing 50-50, $5 million each. I don't know how it was broken down exactly. Regardless, pennies to them. In case you guys forgot or you just didn't know, a simple Google search would tell you that Oprah's net worth is $2.5 billion, The Rock is $800 million, him being one of the highest paid actors in the world. Now listen, to play devil's advocate, I am in no position, nobody's in any position to tell somebody else how to spend their money regardless of how much they have. The real kicker with this whole situation, which most of us are aware of, a lot of the elites, the super wealthy, their properties were not touched by these fires that ravished the island, specifically Lahaina, including Oprah's staggering 2,000 acres that she owns worth of land on this island. If you care that much about this natural disaster in the island of Maui, how about you give some of that land back to the native Polynesians that inhabit it? Now these super wealthy and investors coincidentally want to swoop in now and try to purchase this land off of these poor people that are in a state of desperation. Back to this fundraiser, I do think it's damage control, like I said, because Oprah's under fire with everything going on. And it's a shame because even if they are doing this out of the goodness of their heart, it's hard to trust them. I don't trust the higher-ups. I don't trust the elites. I don't trust the government because we've been fooled and bamboozled so many times, especially with shit like this. Everything is so calculated and strategically done. Like the fact that these billion-dollar properties were not touched, but yet the city of Lahaina was just completely taken out. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that, okay?
That was good. I mean, the gig is up, my dear friends. the gig's up, and I did these videos on the same topic before, and I then this comes out, and it's just like, how far will it go? How far will it go? But I just want to do a quick video for you good people out there, and thank you so much for your support. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. There's a link down there below. Check my book out. We won't get into that right now, but there's a link. So till next time, thank you, Mr. Spataro, Mr. Mendez. Everything's good. God bless you all. And thank you for your support, my good people.